Hello guys, Yoda here. Today we're not gonna saw tournament games, today we're gonna cast games that have been sent to me for Consent Pros. I'm gonna commentate those videos, those videos that I have been sent, and I'm gonna be giving tips for the player who sent me. I think it was Morgulbait, it's this guy's nickname. So we got two games, one of them have been won by him, one game have been lost by him. It doesn't of course matter. We're gonna find out how those players played and how to play better. I'm gonna give tips how to improve your gameplay in 1.08 at the moment. So how to get better, how to get better positions in Clan Wars. Just how to improve and feel good with yourself, with your gameplay. Okay. Okay, here we are. So we got ScareCrow. I thought this guy is called Morgulbait. My mistake, sorry for that. So he is Man of the West, and he got his opponent Loki. Loki is playing as a dwarf. So the first thing that the man should do is to decide which creep he is going to creep, if he don't know which race his opponent is. So ScareCrow is going for a creep Warclar. It's a pretty good decision because trying to creep Troller is a little bit risky. Your opponent can open a space into your base and can easily destroy it, so it's a pretty good idea to make barrack near the Warclar and trying to creep it. In the meantime, Loki of course is going for a creep as well. He's going with pikes and tunnel, half of warriors. Usual start and we saw in the most of the games, if not all of them. Another farm for ScareCrow, and let's see which power points he choose. He haven't choose yet PowerPoint, but if you decided to go for the middle side of the map, you should most likely take an Elfenwood and scout your opponent right away. Because if your opponent is, for example, Elf, you could be easily getting off guard and your tower guns easily could be defended by archers, and then your creep goes to your elfen opponent. In this scenario we got of course Loki as a dwarf, so it's not that big of a threat, but still it's very good to know for the start which race your opponent is. I don't know if ScareCrow knew that Loki is going for dwarves, or if they pick the races they're going to play. Most of the time players pick random, so I assume this one was random as well. So if you got any possibility to spy your opponent from the beginning of the game, like Man of the West got with Elfenwood, you should definitely do it. Anyway, ScareCrow is going for a creep, as well as his opponent. They're going to creep middle Warclars, both of them. And in the meantime, of course, a good decision to create some of Gondor soldiers. And it's the only one mistake that I saw so far from ScareCrow is not to scout your opponent, because he definitely don't know what his opponent is planning to do at this point. He's playing blind when he definitely could make for himself an advantage and show his opponent base, so how he's going to play and what he's going to do. How many mana those two players get? So Loki just uses mana definitely for Guardians, and ScareCrow got almost 1k. he should definitely try to use money faster, sustain his money faster, and do not wait for the long amount of money. As we can see, he picked up Elfenwood. At the moment, it's a little bit too late. You should scout it right away, as I said. You shouldn't wait for the money to be collected, because you got 600 now, and you should spend it right away for stables or archer range, because your opponent is at dwarf, so you got definitely strong pikeman's battalion. Loki have been creeped, another walker with running call, so we get 2 creeps already done. But he is in danger, he need to protect his town as mine shafts, which is pretty hard to do. ScareCrow is creeping another Warclaw as well. And here we go, here we got stables, but we got almost 500 resources already that should be spent. Maybe form some more Gondor battalions. Oh, this creep have been taken, those treasures have been taken by pikemen from dwarf. And at this point, ScareCrow should try to get away. He should realize that his troops are not that great, even if they are level 3. So tower guards, as we can see, are not a good counter for dwarven phalanx. He should get away with the banner, so he will save that way his unit. Good decision to harass mineshaft from the few different directions by ScareCrow, so it will make his opponent busy. But at this point, when you got so much money, but because still he got lots of money, you should definitely try to take over the middle, create some catapults, maybe some towers. Some players prefer creating towers before, and then catapults to going for the fortress right away. It's pretty risky and pretty rough strategy, but works most of the time. As we can see, ScareCrow is not quaking his units, so it's pretty good. We're gonna have some knights from him. In the meantime, Loki is tanking that in. Glowing will use Slam, so maybe a little bit miss micro by ScareCrow, but it's not that hard. We got Boromir, maybe banners could be useful over here when you go for heroes. Definitely will should appear near the fortress to heal those tower guards faster. But ScareCrow is still going for his opponent. It looks like Loki is not creating lots of mineshafts, only on his right side. He should try to do it on left side as well. Here comes some knights from ScareCrow, and this builder is still doing nothing. When you got a free builder, you should move him to the direction that he's going to create another building, so you're gonna save time as well. More Gondor soldiers, we got archer range up here. Some knights trying to deal damage to the mineshaft. And this is the first Elfenwood that appear from the entire game. I got to say, it's pretty miss. It should be used in the beginning for the first time, and then maybe another time when he need to, maybe on the middle. Even if he's not attacking the middle, going through the middle, he got another strategy to overwhelm his opponent, destroying as many mineshafts as possible. Those 2 battalions of Gondor soldiers should appear near the base. We don't have a will from, and this builder is still standing here. We don't have a will that will heal all those units. as well. So it looks like ScareCrow is not going for a fast rush attack and destroying his opponent, which he could and should do. Of course, Loki is playing pretty weird, I gotta say, for today's standards. Another slam will be used, level 4 for Gloin. It looks like it doesn't matter at all. There we got some hobbits with pikemans on them. They will definitely get away. Another Knights of Gondor appear on the map. There is not lots of troops in the game for ScareCrow, and right now if Loki decided to go for a base race, he could definitely take down some buildings, get maybe 10 power points, because he got 7 already, and get himself Hobbit Alliance or Men of Dale. They will be helpful. As we can see here, ScareCrow loses knights. You should definitely get your knights and all the units in specific controls, so you can easily control them in micro well. Some mine shafts will go down for Loki still. Loki is still playing in a base. I don't know why, he's stuck in his base. He got no mine shafts. He should definitely go with those major forces to the enemy's base, deal some damage instead of only taking it. What he's doing on the left side of this base, but he should definitely go for the middle as well. It will definitely work out for him. He got more troops. There are more tanky troops. Guardians are more tanky than any Gondor soldier battalion. And here we go, so attack from two sides, from the left and right side. It was a good idea from Loki over here. And what should our man player do? He should creep this troll, just kill the systematic troll, and then get back to the fortress with his Boromir to gain Horn of Gondor. Because in his base he got barely nothing, or will appear at this point, but as you can see there is nothing. There will be used running all of those units, I assume. Those pikemen doing nothing, they only taking damage. They're on level 5, so they're very viable. And as you can see, because ScareCrow haven't used this Elfenwood faster, he just wasted and doesn't have it as the defensive, as in his defensive spot. Look, he dealing some damage. He haven't used yet Rallying Call. What he should do, he should go over here, near this builder, and destroy everything over here with Rallying Call. Where is the Rallying Call? He's not using Rallying Call. He summoned Men of Dale, and now he used Rallying Call. This battalion of pikes should stay alive, but it's not. How about level for Boromir? Boromir got level 3, and he will use definitely Horn of Gondor. Loki make a mistake over here as well, because most of those units are just standing. He got level 2 guardians, so he should use charge, and shouldn't rush a fortress. It's waste of power points. So Loki rushed the fortress. ScareCrow, I don't think that ScareCrow was forced to use Tom Bombadil over here. He just stoned all those troops and should definitely be in good position to kill Gloin as well with his Boromir and those troops that appear. So it was a little bit of waste of this Tom Bombadil at this point, I think. Loki as well haven't been micro the best. A slam could be used on this farm, to be honest, to destroy it. or even Loki got power points to heal his hero. How about command points? 600 command points for our main player. His farm level 2 still alive over here, which is good. Charge will be used, so it's 25% speed and 25% armor. Pretty good ability. And there is some weird thing to do. Trebuch expansion. I think that ScareCrow haven't seen this, what he's doing. He should definitely cancel it. He doesn't need this at this point. Here comes some battle wagons. As we can see, Loki is playing mostly like 1.06 players. He's not using axe throwers, and he used Men of Dale and not the hobbits on level 2 tier power. As well, he's creating Men of Dale as an upgrade while he could use X throwers because they're dealing damage as well, pretty good. Or a heal, which is good as well. At this point, that ScareCrow will take an advantage, and our his dwarven opponent is not creating much of the units. As we can see over here, he created only some kind of battle wagons, and there is a lot of them. So 2 battle wagons at this point. Loki trying to recreate his base. I think ScareCrow, when he was here with knights, should take an in and create Lorien warriors, if it's possible. Good catch here by Boromir and his Horn of Gondor. He catched both of the battle wagons that will be destroyed. And it's a waste of 1000 money resources from Loki for each battle wagon. In general, pretty easy catch. So battle wagons are not working that great anymore. Loki should definitely go for archer range and heroes, and then attack his opponent from through different angles. And now ScareCrow, I think, can easily destroy his mineshaft and forces, because to be honest, Loki got no units left to protect himself. Here comes Pikemans from Dwarven player. Oh, knights will be catched. Yes, knights without any micro going to be killed. So it's miss micro by ScareCrow one more time. Heal have been used by Dwarf to heal his units, so it's only waste of power point. Definitely you don't want to heal your units if there is no hero with it, because they're gonna be killed anyway. It's not going to change nothing at all. Let's return to Heru, to ScareCrow. He's still going with knights. He should definitely upgrade his stables to level 2, going with Rohirrims at this point. Definitely another barrack near the fortress is for the saving, so it's useful. Boromir is level 5, so he got 50% damage from the leadership, from every unit around him. Those knights should get away to the base and heal themselves, as well as those pikemans and this those 2 battalions actually from Gondor soldiers, even 3, so they should get away to heal themselves, so he will not really lose them that easy. And you can see how many battalions he could save at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battalions. But he decided to attack with them. So this is the mistake that most of the new players doing. Except from running away and heal your units in the base, you just use them unwisely and lose them. Of course, guardians are better than tower guards, even with 50% damage. This looks like ScareCrow is trying too hard to destroy his opponent. He should create some base in the middle, some camp on the middle, and then attack him from the distance. That will work out. There is no limit, of course, there is no limit for the towers or anything in 1.08. You don't need to care about rulers, so you should definitely do it. Make some towers and catapults. Anyway, Loki decided to leave, so ScareCrow has won the game. But as we can saw, definitely this first move that ScareCrow is not scouting his opponent with Thunderland, that was crucial. He could easily even lose this match if his opponent could be elves and scout is with far side, so definitely you want to scout your opponent if it's such possibility. Anyway, let's go to the game number 2. This time it's going to be Mordor versus Man of the West, so let's get started. So ScareCrow in the upper side as Mordor, and Loki in the downside as Man of the West. So ScareCrow made, we're gonna say, made some mistake over here. He just started with slaughterhouses and orc pit. With orc pits there is such bad decisions to make. You should definitely go for 3 orc pits, because you want to overspam your opponent. You don't want to fight with orcs versus any kind of units, so you just spam orcs and try to overwhelm your opponent. This is why more orc pits are required. Well, we can see only 1 orc pit and 1 slaughterhouses at this point. It's going to be another one. Haradrim Palace, and one more time ScareCrow. Don't know what his opponent is planning to do. He should definitely check it with even if Sauron or Thunderland, to just scout your opponent. If he's going with a forge barrack in near the fortress, which race he's playing, it's very important as well. But anyway, he decided to just move through the middle, and he just realized that Loki is playing with Men of the West because of this forest. He should counter it with Thunderland, what he's not doing. And give him a minute, he will just realize that his opponent is going with Gondor soldiers, that he should go for orc archers. Yes, definitely. Good call here. And those Esterlings shouldn't go over here, they should go over here to trick your opponent, because those orcs are not a threat for menace army. Orcs are not for the for the fighting versus any kind of units. They're just to destroy some farms, get overwhelm your opponent. As I said in the beginning, this is why you need lots of orc pits to create lots of spam units. It's a strange numbers for for orcs, so you definitely should go for a spam of those orcs if you want to play with them. Anyway, Esterling's lucky but lucky, but he just creeped a Warclar and get the treasures. There is some kind of out of micro over here from ScareCrow. We saw that in the previous game as well, when he when he haven't been micro well with knights from the sub point, but it's happened. Tavern will be used at the moment. Tenland have been used, but those archers should be near the Esterlings, to be honest. Because at this point those archers have been killed, all of them. And those only orcs in the Tenland, so if Loki will go out from the Tenland and those army will chase after him, then Loki will definitely kill them all. But there is a Nazgul from the monies from the treasures that Esterlings get. Loki doesn't have the defensive for it, haven't been prepared, haven't got any tower cards, any towers or anything else, so he'll definitely lose lots of troops. It's pretty bad decisions over here made by Loki, and good counter by Mordor player ScareCrow that decided to go for cavalry units, which for Mordor is of course Nazgul. But Nazgul decided to get away, and there we go with tower guards. So 2 barracks for Loki. And ScareCrow stopped creeping Warclars. As we can see, this Warclar is still alive. This Warclar is still alive as well, and this Nazgul could creep it. Loki decided to creep with archers, the Warclar. With his entire troop army, it's not very good idea. They are on level 3, level 2. Those Esterlings should get away, should get for that roller. You shouldn't creep with 2 battalions, only one creep. It's waste of resources and timing. Good micro over here. Nazgul get away from the tower guards. There's another battalion of tower guards, so Nazgul get to look out for himself. And ScareCrow is doing it pretty well. But those masses of units shouldn't even try to fight with those units. They should just overwhelm his opponent trying to attack from a few different directions. Oh, Nazgul almost, he can't be killed yet, but Loki is not aiming him. So ScareCrow will get away. As I say, orcs should only deal damage to the farms and structures that give your opponent resources. It's their job. In the meantime, ScareCrow haven't been even willing to destroy this Warclar. He just was too care too much in this for those forces. So his micro and multitasking is in bad shape, and as well those Esterlings should be level 2, but the other battalion took the experience from this crash. It's a mistake as well, we can say, because level 2 Esterlings can definitely kill and troll on it. Another taverns will be created. Corsairs are pretty fast, but against, if they're gonna fight with Gondor soldiers and Gondor archers, it could be end pretty bad. Good idea to level up your Haradim Palace, level 2, and get Haradim archers. As we heard, Nazgul get to the tower guards, unfortunately, so that was bad micro by ScareCrow, but it's happened with all the players. We are only human beings. And here we go, level 2 Asterlings, but they are moving and moving, they are not attacking a troller. It's Miss Micro and he lost a little bit of units. And this fight could be easily won by man player. But here comes some archers. Tom Bombadil will be used. Definitely not worth it, Sonic Song. Deal almost no damage at all. Useless power point used at this point. Anyway, we can see that man player is getting himself some kind of space. He's attacking slaughterhouses after slaughterhouses, killing some orcs, and there are major forces. Those Haradim archers are the most important unit from ScareCrow's composition, of course. It looks like the Stone Bombarded is not chasing them. Oh, maybe Sonic Sun will be used over here. Yes, it is. And he will disappear. So not the worst Tom Bombadil that I've seen. As you can see as well, those Esterlings for ScareCrow haven't been able to kill the troll. It's because he wasn't paying attention to these units. So we can say that ScareCrow got a little bit problem with multitasking in this game, at least. And this farm level 2 shouldn't be deleted. Definitely Haradim archers should try to protect these slaughterhouses. That's very crucial, because it was one of the first slaughterhouses that have been created. Nazgul will reappear, so he will be deal damage to the archers. In the meantime, Loki get himself an Aragorn. Pretty unusual. Haven't seen this hero for a while. And here comes the Nazgul for those archers. And he will definitely kill them all. So as you can see, Haradim archers are worth to build. Definitely versus infantry units, barracks units. Here we got Aragorn level 2, level 1. We got Boromir as well, level 1. Oh, Nazgul get away. Tower guards will be definitely killed by Haradim archers. Of course, the Stunland have been a waste because man player will overwhelm it and make it himself, so it was definitely a bad idea. Of course, the Red Visage will not allow man player to get any kind of bonuses from the Elfenwood, but it's still a bad idea. Nazgul was forced to get away, but it doesn't matter. Lots of Haradim archers, so good micro over here. Those Haradim archers deal great damage to the infantry units, as I said before, as well as to the heroes, some kind of, if they get lots of them. What is Loki doing? Because he got in, and he pop out some Elfin warriors, which is a good idea for man to do if he got an in. He doesn't have a stables. It looks like that ScareCrow is not trying even to fight on the middle, while his opponent got it to will. He threw down industry. And to be honest, Nazgul shouldn't be on the defensive stance because they are slower. You should have them on the aggressive stun or neutral one. There was some barrack from Loki that Corsairs will catch and destroy, as well as this builder can be killed, but ScareCrow decided to get away. And here we go, Haradi Marchers. Look at the damage. Killing everything instantly. On the left side of Loki's base, Loki is trying to destroy some slaughterhouses and get through this side. He got only 2 heroes, Gondor soldiers and pikemen as well. It's not much from this part of the game. And ScareCrow was able to managed to get forge blades for Corsairs. He got lots of Haradi Marchers that cannot be stopped, as we can see, because there is no stables, no cavalry units for Loki. So maybe this game could be still won by our Mordor player. So it's not that, like I said and before, that it's going to be 1 loss and 1 win. It's going to be 2 wins maybe. We're gonna find out. Anyway, orcs dealing damage to the farms. There is their only job that he got in this game, to be honest. Nothing else. It looks like that ScareCrow doesn't have command points. As we can see, he should definitely go for more slaughterhouses, more builders as well, because I see only 1 in the map. So 2 more builders. Doom statues on the fortress. Catapults are a good idea while you create them. Nazgul should get away as fast as possible. Oh, he will be knocked down by Boromir and killed. Most likely, yes, this is going to happen. It's level 4 Boromir and Horn of Gondor will be used. All those units will be stopped. Even Haradi Marchers. Aragorn level 4 as well. More, so we got Blade Master level 2 and leadership, which is more important. Those Haradi Marchers should definitely try to aim the soldiers of Gondor at this point. Oh, Dunedains appear, and Dunedains are way better than Haradi Marchers. Definitely they got even long shot as well that haven't been used over here. There is a catapult, but I think he will not deal enough damage. Oh, Blade Master for Aragorn. He's trying to get Tavern destroyed. Level 5, as well as Boromir got level 5, so he got leadership for himself, 50% damage. Loki is not even trying to get his he got Gandalf at the moment as well on level 2. He should definitely get those units over here. He's not multitasking as well. He is Aragorn in the last minute and the last second. He should definitely use Atalas at the moment, because it doesn't make any sense if he's gonna to wait for it with it, and should get away right away after doing it. It's not worth it to destroy the barrack and get your Aragorn killed. Got micro over here, so maybe this Boromir will destroy the tavern himself. Yes, tavern level 2 have been destroyed, but Aragorn have stand over here. Oh crap, if those orcs will still chase this Aragorn, they could even kill him. But good micro over here. We got Evo Tower. Here is Gandalf. Warrior archers. Here comes Felbeast. So, as we can see, there is no Doom status on the fortress that will allow ScareCrow to get his heroes cheaper. As well as man, don't go for banner carries to make his heroes cheaper, so it's such mistakes that people do constantly and most of the time. They don't even care about it, why they should. Great siege works one more time, more taverns. Scream have been used. There is only one battalion of Gondor archers. You should definitely aim them and kill them. It's going to be dead. It's kind of misclick, I guess, to not aim them range forces. Now he's going to do it. A level 2 on Gandalf still, and he's not playing with army. So it's bad decision over here. With such composition, Aragorn, Boromir and Gandalf, and such lots of troops that man can do, he should definitely destroy his opponent. In the but it's going to change because he let him explore and get more units, which is even a bad idea. And Gandalf have been left on his own. Level 4 from him. Lightning Blade, and it's going to reach Felbeast. No, but Nazgul will be killed. So this is it. Gandalf should be mounted at the moment and get away. He got, of course, Wizard Blast. What he's going to use right away. Level 5 for him. He's Gandalf the White. He should now get away. Or maybe even stay here if we got those elven warriors over here near the Gandalf, but those heroes should return on the battlefield. Barrage will be used, so all those units will be killed, most of them. Gandalf is going to fly. He should be mounted and get away from the battlefield at the moment, while this barrage doing so much damage to his army. Now it's time for ScareCrow to counterattack. Man was forced to use heal. He hasn't got a lightning blade, so he will not be able to deal any damage to Felbeast. But here we go with Eowyn. Long time not see. Eowyn with a spear could deal lots of damage to the Felbeast, but shouldn't be able to kill the Felbeast while this Felbeast is on level 4. Of course, there will be Wizard Blasts by Gandalf because ScareCrow is not multitasking. Well, he let those hardy marchers be killed. $100 command points for ScareCrow at this point. He should get more taverns. He shouldn't even create more orc warriors. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe if you're facing lots of heroes, then Moma kills are pretty useful. Must of course look out for the archers, but they're pretty useful. Tom Bombadil have appeared pretty much. I don't know why Tom Bombadil have been used by Loki. He could deal with this army only with those few battalions of elven warriors and Gandalf for sure. There is Eowyn, Gandalf and Tom Bombadil with Sonic Song that have been used on those Corsairs. Morgul Bait have been used, but it will not sustain him for a long time. Another Nazgul have appeared, but he will be dead by getting to the pikemen. Another Nazgul will be killed if only spear will be used on him. I don't think so. Oh yeah, spear will be used. Another miss micro with Nazguls from ScareCrow. He's trying to deal damage with the catapults. Loki shouldn't even bother I should just go for it and destroy this fortress. This major forces over here. He got enough units. He got Faramir, Boromir, Aragorn, Eowyn, and Gandalf. So definitely those heroes they are very useful over here. And Felbeast may go down by mistake. Another mistake, miss micro over here by ScareCrow. Lots of forces from men, and he could definitely go for the base race over here. It looks like he's not going to do it. He's trying to destroy as much solar houses as possible. Maybe get 25 power points. Yes, he's about to get 25 power points. It's his plan. He got 18 at this point. He's going to mount his Gandalf. And what ScareCrow can do is what he's doing right now: get out from his base and trying to deal damage. It's not going to pay off, but maybe it will get the attention to his opponent to retreat to the base for a minute. Nazgul will be killed, so ScareCrow definitely do not concentrate on the units, and what he's doing at this point is doing nothing. He's just losing heroes, losing army, and is not micro properly. And he got the wrong combination of units at this point. He should get definitely some Umakils with charge. So then he could kill those heroes, maybe some units, maybe some Umakils would be killed by fire arrows from rangers, but if you're gonna use Umakil well, you can change the game. Another catapult have been destroyed. 1k in the bank for ScareCrow over here. He recreate his builder. 23 power points for man player Lucky. So he is waiting for the for the earthquake. He should just base race at this point. It doesn't matter if he's going to wait for this earthquake or just base race his opponent. With Aragorn and Boromir, major forces, 25 power points. It's going to be earthquake over here. It should be used right away. Yes, the base for our multiplayer is destroyed completely. There's no production building anymore. ScareCrow is trying to create orc pit. Of course, it's not going to matter. There we go. Felbeast, Scream have been used, so all those units will get away. But it doesn't look like it's matter for a man player who got lots of heroes. Dunedains appear and they will deal a little bit damage to the Felbeast, as well as heroes going to destroy the fortress, and it's the game number 2. Game which an ScareCrow haven't been micro well. His start with orcs wasn't that haven't pay off. You should go for more orc pits in the beginning. Do not try to engage any army, and then when with opponent by over spam him, and with micro of course, because micro is very important. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you next time.